can it be possible that you do not know me? I, masterminder of schemes within schemes, the most powerful of Graciers. Witness now my plan tribes scatter into bits. I allied with rot things, yes. But wait, the right time to cut its throats. While the best busy, we snuck inside, stole what we needed for the engine. When rot things drained and bone things brittle, I tricked you weak man things out of your nest.
I don't think those are beastmen, sir. Prepare to charge. We shall give them a taste of...
Mine. You, start ending now. Blood smash moon. Quick. You can't stop me now. Not this time.
Great Grumpy's
Warpstone will rain down. The chosen of the horror rat will shall forget Grace Seer
Hey guys, that was a badass trailer. So, decided what we're going to do this is I showed you the trailer, which absolutely amazing. And now we're going to go through and we're just going to go ahead and just read this little article they got up. The end times draw near. We're delighted to announce that Total War Warhammer 3 Lords of the End Times will release on September 14th, guys. Mark your calendars. Alright, I'll be calling in. A collection of cataclysmic curiosities. Why would they do that to me? This pack represents the biggest DLC we've ever released in the series' 10-year history. It unleashes 4 new legendary lords into the vast Immortal Empires campaign, bringing with them a legion of deadly new units and lore-inspired features alongside a game-changing free update. As always, you can choose to purchase all 4 legendary lords as a bundle with a 15% discount or opt to pick and choose each individually. And in a series first, purchasing any of the content grants access to the colossal Immortal Empires campaign with no need to own any of the Total War Warhammer games, making a great entry point for new players. The fate of the world would be in your hands. Will you save it or destroy it? Absolutely amazing. Alright, Nagash, Supreme Lord of the Undead. Now that's Nagash with his Mortarks. I can't remember what this thing's called. Whatever. Arise and seize the lands of the living as the Supreme Lord of Necromancy, Nagash, unleashing his forces of the undead upon the world in his ascension to godhood. Alright, Nagash's vision is to amass legions of undead warriors, erect vast necropolises to his own glory, and transform the world into a vast land of the dead. In doing so, he gathers dark energy, empowering his arcane Black Pyramid to unleash the true potential of his forces. To aid him, he must gather the 9 Mortarks, his lieutenants in the trials to come, and reclaim the lost books of Nagash to become the mightiest spellcaster the world has ever seen. Only when the world lies in ruin before him will his final aim be realized, ascension to godhood. Did we get all the Mortarks? No, we have quite a few of them already, but isn't there like a nameless one? Okay. His playstyle, Nagashi is a supremely powerful spellcaster who wields the lore of undeath in battle, though he can access many more spells from other lores as the books of Nagashi are returned to him. He can raise units from the complete range of undead rosters, including Tomb Kings, Vampire Counts, and Vampire Coast units, making his army uniquely flexible in battle depending on the composition. In addition, he may recruit the following new units. Alright, this is the army roster, guys. Nagash, Dieter Hellschmidt, Wallach Harkin. Okay, so those two are heroes. High Lich Priest with the Lords of Nehekara, Light Death or Undeath. This like Lord, generic hero, Tomb Herald. Okay, so these are the units. The Drakenhof Templars. Curious what that is. Spirit Host. Oh, Morghast Harbingers. Morghast Archai? What? Kimric Titan, the Coven Throne. This will be good for oh god, what's her name? The Lamians. And these are this guy right up here. I'm assuming one of them will probably be with halberds, and one will be with arrows, because that just... No, he's got dual weapons. But there was a halberd back there, so I was right about that. So, that so far is looking pretty good. That looks pretty good. We got some Regiment of Renown here, but it's it don't make sense to read it out loud if we don't know what they're going to look like. Because the Regiment of Renowns have special abilities. They're different than the regular units, obviously. But there's no point in talking about them until we see them. Alright, Thanquol the Grey Seer. Alright, Thanquol brings chaos and destruction to his enemies by enacting master plans, raising secret armies to strike from the shadows, conducting dark rituals, and plotting daring heists. He sows mayhem in the world. Okay, things don't always go according to plan, though. God, if you read the Gotrek and Felix novels, you know. Unforeseen complications may arise, and setbacks can emerge. If Thanquol can deal with these, he'll see his grand and destructive plans realized. Wow. Cannot read today. As a sorcerer's Grey Seer, Thanquol can cast spells from lords of plague and ruin. As befits his loyal status, he can also gain access to the infamous dreaded 13th spell. Once unlocked, he is able to ride his twisted rat ogre mount and bodyguard Bone Ripper into battle, granting him a much higher degree of survivability than other spellcasters, while Bone Ripper himself dishes out significant melee damage. Thanquol can recruit units from the entire Skaven roster, plus the following new units, including the much-feared Screech Vermin King. Hell yeah. Alright, we got Thanquol, his mount Bone Ripper. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm hyped. Okay. Legend of Warrior Screech Vermin King. Lord, Vermin Lord, Corruptor, Warp Seer, Warbringer, and Deceiver. So all the Vermin Lord are lords, they're not units. Unit Storm Fiends with Grinder Fist, Doomflare Gauntlets, and Shot Gauntlet. So that's like 3 units right there. Unit Storm, there's more! Missile, Rattling Cannons, Wind Launchers, and Warp Fire Projectors. Unit Puss Bags. I'm not familiar with that. I'm assuming that has something to do with Clan Pestilence. The Warp Doom Magma Cannon. I wonder if that's just like a magma cannon. The Cauldron of 1,000 Poxes. Yes! Oh, yes. Finally, Clan Pestilence is getting some unique stuff. That you can finally run a whole Clan Pestilence army. That's amazing. Boris Todbringer, the Elector Count of Middenland. I love his new model here. Do we really take a good look at Thanquol's? Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks nice right there. Oh, excited. By defeating the enemies of the Empire, Boris raises the fervor of his faction. This enables him to develop the Great Temple of Ulrich, enhance his 6 sacred sanctuaries, perform great winter rites to energize his armies. That's interesting. Sanctuaries provide numerous permanent bonuses to Boris's faction, and as they are upgraded, the flame of Ulrich grows ever brighter, earning him the right to recruit powerful Elector State troops to bolster his armed forces. So we're about to pull out another Empire faction, huh? About to pull out another... Oh, is that the R Ulrich right there? Okay. I thought that was one eye for a second. Playstyle. Wielding a signature weapon, Legbiter, in battle, Boris Todbringer is a fearsome melee combatant. He is also a legendary veteran general, granting numerous command-related bonuses to Midland soldiery who fight by his side. You can recruit troops from across the Empire roster. Okay. So we got legendary hero Boris Todbringer, legendary hero R. Ulrich, Emil Valgir? Okay. I knew that was him up there. The Lord something Sensual of the White Wolf. Wow, I cannot read. These are crazy. Priest of Ulrich. Wolfkin. Now, is that kind of like skin wolves? I know in one of the Gotrek and Felix books, there were like werewolf people. Hunting Hounds. Finally got some doggos for the Empire. Warriors of Ulrich. What's the difference between them and the Teutogen Guard, I wonder? Knights of the White Wolf, Knights Panther, and the Celestial Hurricanum. Finally. Oh, we've been waiting for that for a long time. Alright, this is pretty solid. This might be my first playthrough right there. The Glock and the Befouled Brothers. Ooh, this looks nice. What's that? Blight Kings right there. This looks amazing. Okay, campaign features the Gifts of Nurgle. The Glock can spread corruption and harvest souls to gain Gifts of Nurgle, a range of faction, character, and settlement enhancements known as Rituals of Decay and Grandfather's Blessings. The noisome triplets also generate significant levels of Nurgle corruption lands through which they travel, conquering settlements and transforming them into gardens of corruption. That's nasty. Glock can blur the boundary between the mortal world and Nurgle's realm by creating gardens of corruption, fruitful settlements which ultimately grant the Glockkin access to higher proportion of demonic Nurgle units than any other Warriors of Chaos faction. Gardens of corruption also generate plagues which the Glockkin can spread across the world. Ooh, man. Alright. Scythe-wielding Otto and Sorceress Ethrak ride to battle atop the shoulders of the brother Gurk, a vast and corpulent spawn of Nurgle. They combine their physical and magical might in battle, acting as a single monstrous, powerful combatant. Commanding units from the Warriors of Chaos on Nurgle demon rosters, the Glockkin can assemble punishing and highly resilient armies, bolstered by a significant number of new legendary heroes and battlefield units. Okay. Check it out. We got Glockkin, got Gut Rot Spume. Nice. Morbix Twiceborn. I don't blow Rot Spawn. These two, actually, all three of these, I don't really know. Why are they getting three? That's crazy. Okay, so we got Putrid Blight Kings, Axe and Shield, Great Weapons, and Dual Axes. That's 3 units right there. Great Giant Spawn Chaos Beast. Finally. Flayerkin. Can't say I know who they are. Chaos Siege Giant. Something for the Chaos Dwarfs there. The Basilisk. Hopefully the Beastmen get that. But this is pretty good. I feel like they were running low on units here, so they went ahead and just gave us a bunch of heroes. 4 heroes is crazy. God, Archaon's going to take that and just run with it. You'll be facing an Archaon army with like 19 legendary heroes. Alright, now we got 3 Lord and game update. Lords of the End Times also heralds the arrival of one of the biggest ever free game updates for the series today. Crowning this content is none other than Vampire Queen Neferata as a legendary lord, alongside a full rework for the vampire counts and Archaon the Everchosen. All in-game scenarios updated, victory conditions for every legacy legendary lord, and much more. That's all for now. We'll have plenty more to share on Lords of the End Times and March toward release on September 24th. Remember, guys, September 24th. As always, let us know what you think over on the official Total War forums across the social channels. We can't wait to hear which legendary lore will be taken to the End Times first. Okay, so this is Neferata. Okay, writing whatever the hell this thing is. I don't know what it is, but it's cool looking. So, honestly, this is absolutely massive, the amount of new units and characters we're getting. So, this might actually have been worth the wait. So, guys, I recommend pre-ordering it. I know a lot of people are against the concept of pre-ordering, but if you're gonna order it anyways, if you're gonna buy it anyways, just buy it. Get the discount. Might as well, right? I know I am. I'm actually gonna go and order it like right now, actually. So yeah, this is gonna be my first ever Total War update here. And if you guys want to see some more, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Or if you want to see me play Total War Warhammer, let me know down in the comments. I play this game on my own time. I have every single DLC, so I have no problem playing if you guys want me to. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave me a like. If you guys got something to tell me, be sure to comment down below. And if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff and want to see more Warhammer or anything, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. And you know what? I'll see you guys in the next one. Have yourselves a good day.